Hello. I'm going to comment you unexpected events that happened to me on a trip. Well, on January 2019, I refer to this year, I decided to take some days of vacation and take my son and going to Arequipa. My son and me decided to make the trip by bus because in this way I could have the opportunity to show him the valleys that are near to Arequipa, and those valleys were part of the youth of my grandparents who lived there. And those valleys too were interesting places where my cousins and me used to play a lot when we were children. Okay, and well, we were supposed to go directly to Arequipa, but when we had left the bus station in Lima, the bus stopped in Atocongo bus station too to pick up some new passengers. It was a little rare because we were supposed to make 15 hours on the trip, but we traveled about 19 hours because we had a truck that was in front of the bus delaying the bus, so it made us to have more hours than we expected, you know. But we took advantage of that disadvantage because we could take some pictures, watch more videos on the bus, okay, play some games, uh, and at last we arrived with no more problems to Arequipa. Mm. When the party was almost ready, I referred the party to my mom, as I commented to you, because the reason was to celebrate her birthday. Uh, in the afternoon, I had to pick up the chocolate cake because it was the cake that my mom loves. And my son told me that he wanted to go to play basket with his cousin. So I let him go. Um, and when the party had already started at night, my son came to me and told me that he didn't feel well. So I said, if you don't feel well, it's better to go to sleep and rest. At the middle of the night, we couldn't sleep because my son commented me that he punched his arm and it was hurting him so much. So he had a terrible pain in this area. The next day, very early, we decided to go to the clinic, and oh, surprise, his arm was broken. The traumatologist told us that it was necessary to put a plaster in his elbow, specifically, and after some check-ins, x-rays, and the plaster too for his arm, we left the clinic about 3:30 p.m. And so, to relax, we decided to walk a little by the streets of Arequipa. And suddenly we heard some strange sounds like bumps. And when we realized the sounds were thunders, so it meant that it was going to start to rain. And as we left my mom's home in the morning with a pretty sunny day, when the rain started, we didn't have any jacket to cover us, so we took an incredible and delicious shower of rain in the streets of Arequipa. Well, the day of the departure, I bought spacious seats to protect the arm of my son. But when we got in the bus, we realized that there were two people sat in our seats. So I got down from the bus and came, and I made the bus attendant to check and clear this confusion. Thanks to God, the things were solved. We recovered our seats, and we could travel with no more problems. My son, as he was with his terrible pain, he slept almost the whole trip until we arrived to Lima. Uh, and finally, despite the setbacks and all the problems that we have in this trip, we were happy to see the family, especially to have the possibility to celebrate my mother's birthday and make her see her children and her grandchildren too. And if I had to do the trip again, I would do it just for seeing my mom. Well, that's all. Thank you for listening. Bye.